approach.
We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
Jesus.
You said it, man.
And we are live.
Woo!
Welcome to Miscast Entertainment's first live episode, guys.
Woo!
We did it.
We did it.
Damn.
We made history today.
What's up, crap? My dad makes me watch. Church of Chuck. Everybody in the chat. How's it going?
Thanks, guys, for sticking around, man. It was a rough start here. We went from computer to computer until we found the right combo. All right. Well, you know me. I'm your host, William Davis Moore, and this is Miscast Entertainment for my office. Joining me tonight, I've got special guest host straight from the Windy City of Chicago, Artemorbid.
Hello, everybody. It's great to see everybody in chat. Allie, View This, Bargain Rights, Thinking Art, all you guys, man. Love you guys. It's awesome. It's great to be here with amongst awesome creators like yourselves. I'm so excited for this. It's finally happening.
And from the frigid northern tundras of upper state New York, DannymikReacts.
What's up? What's up, everyone? DannymikReacts, baby. We're going to try to make some history tonight, push the boundaries, and just have a good-ass time. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Welcome to Miscast Entertainment, you crazy bastards. Just a quick note. We are an R-rated show, so if you have small children in the room, please take them to grandma's. Then get your happy asses back here and get in the chat.
Oh, I can't hang out here now.
We strongly encourage wickedness and vulgarity. If you want wholesome PG shit, head over to Miscast Kids, our sister channel.
Yep, that's where it's at, right there.
All right, what's up, everyone in the chat? That's over here for me.
Yeah, let's get some thumbs up on the chat, man. If you guys are here, if you guys are from the group of YouTube Support for Video Creators, please give us a thumbs up. Say what's up. You know, we're gonna engage with you guys. So let's just not just be us three. We want to engage with you guys on the chat as well.
Hell yeah! If you're wondering where the other two misfits are in this crew, one's lost in the land of lost left socks, and the other one's up South Beach's ass, never to be seen.
Wow. That's pretty far up there, man.
It's way up there.
I'm waiting for JJ to cook me a nice meal. That's what I'm waiting for down. You know, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I ever see him again. South Beach has got its grip on him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe he's stuck on a banana boat.
He's eating all the good food, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
So, what's going on, guys?
Nah, man, fucking been a long day, working hard, and I've been looking forward to coming on with you crazy fucks. It's been pretty wild, and I was actually like, nodding off, but then I had my coffee, and now I'm ready to rock and roll. I was watching Pornhub like a few minutes ago, so then that helped me out quite a bit.
Nice.
So that got me up and running, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go now. I'm 100%.
Hell yeah. I see one of the Miscreants is in the chat. Greg's in the chat.
Oh, Greg. What up, Greg? Greg
How's it going?
Me and Greg are sporting the same haircut tonight, just so everybody knows. Keeping it clean. Got my. Check this out. What do you guys think?
Oh,
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, did you check the date on that thing or what? You looked at it.
Apples.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you already took a bite out of it too.
Since you brought that up,
I don't know who has big apples in the chat room tonight. Who's got big apples?
I got big apples, dude. Don't worry. You know. No, you don't have to ask. View this. It's like, oh, I never heard Frank swear before.
dang.
Flaky coconuts is what you got, Frank.
Oh man, this is getting ugly right away.
It is. But that's all good. That's the way we like it.
So Thinking Art says he's got tiny apples. So.
Oh, okay.
He's already. He's already. That's okay. We don't want to see that.
Here, let me start shit off right with some milk, just for you, Danny. Just for you.
All right.
Hang on. Let me set everything I had set up is all messed up now, so I have to reset up everything.
Well, what's up, everybody in the chat? How's it going? Great to see you. Crap, my dad makes me watch. How's it going, man?
Yeah.
View this. It's great to see you.
View this.
So, what will there be a
All right.
portion of the show where Frank shows off his sexy legs? Damn right. You know what? I had my pants off right before we started, but these guys like, nah, we don't want to see those sexy legs. So put them back on. But they saw it though.
This is what Frank does when no one's looking.
In the past, some people have
No, leave
no
the
one
room,
can
little
even
man.
say that now because I have acquired.
See this little guy? Look at Oh man. Nice. Good job. Oh!
No, man. This is what they do in Chicago.
That was oh man.
That was unexpected. Yeah, you know what? I wasn't expecting that either, man. I thought it was Danny.
Wow, look at that move. You look at the move right there. He's got such a strut though.
Frank, show us your move.
And he's got a teeter totter in the back. Look at this. Oh my.
That's just insane. Oh man. Make it stop, Bargain Bite says. Crap my dad. Good thing you're not monetized, as Crap my dad makes me watch says.
Who said anything about monetized? I'll never be monetized at the rate we're going.
Hey guys, I'm at work and it's extremely loud here. I don't have headphones out. I'll rewatch it later. All right, take care, brother.
Oh, dang.
Yep. All right, Chuck, man. He's a game player.
We warned you. We warned you.
Yeah.
That's Jonathan, right? Or no? Did I mess up his name?
Oh, that's Anthony. That's the sixth girl.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. He's curious.
Thinking Art Entertainment's in the house.
I'll give him a little audio. Yeah, I see. Thinking Arts. He's got a problem with his eyes right now. Wesley has an eye problem with these videos.
It must be those assless chaps. Oh man, that's great. That's awesome.
You want to put headphones on? Go get your headphones, and you can listen to what these guys are saying.
What's up, Mini Mick? You just have to do earmuffs like constantly.
Yeah. So I'm going to give the 6-year-old permission to listen to us. You know.
All right.
Prepping for adulthood.
That's the kind of parent I am tonight.
It's all good. We're gonna keep it clean.
What's good with you, William? What do you got going on over there besides being a mad
like crazy? Besides building an entire studio setup here for our streaming service, I've been all over the damn place.
Nice.
Freaking
it looks good.
Going to school.
It does look really nice now, man. You got it going pretty well right now. It looks slick.
Yeah,
I like it.
In literally less than an hour.
You got to find the earphones for you, bud. So the people in the chat, let us know how it looks and how it sounds. We're interested in that.
Yeah, definitely. I did tweet this out, so if you guys are in the chat, you guys want to send this out on a tweet, give us a thumbs up and give us some comments on here. That would be greatly appreciated.
Hell yeah.
And from what I know from doing the live streams, it usually doesn't get bouncing until at least 30 minutes into it. So even though we have people waiting here, as it goes out, more people get notifications and it comes up better. Yeah, William sounds great, dude. What kind of mic are you using, man?
It's the Miscast Love.
Oh, see, I can make myself sound like that too, but then you won't see me on the screen.
Sound off.
I'm not even going to compete with you guys. I got this. I don't know. I got these on my iPhone. That's all I can say right now. So if it sounds like crap, you guys can write Apple or Mac.
Actually, it sounds pretty good, man.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound bad.
Dude, at least we can
So
hear
can I
and see
breathe?
you.
Did you guys hear me?
I think it sounds worse when you do it up close like that. Oh man!
I have tons of content, so I'll wait a few minutes and then I'll start running some shite.
Yeah, Alley Metal Moments. How's it going? It's awesome. Sounds great. Sorry, I don't tweet. That's okay. It's okay. Just for whoever it is, if you can, that's awesome. Or if you can send it out on Facebook, wherever. Yeah, I mean, I was hitting all the stuff, man. I was on Instagram Live. I was on Facebook Live. I was just trying to get everybody come on over, you know, and I think it worked out pretty decently though, so not too bad.
Yeah, I
Not
saw you,
too
man.
bad.
You're a freaking
Hey,
man.
You see this, William?
Oh wow, look at
yeah.
that.
This
I
is my
haven't seen it.
this is my free shirt right here. My free
Oh,
shirt.
dude, I didn't know you have
sweet.
merch.
They hooked
This
you
is-
up.
Yeah, they gave me one. They gave me one free one, and the shirt wasn't even frayed. It was a. It looked like it was frayed, but it was a loose piece of thread. A couple of pieces of thread that I just pulled right off, and I was like, "Oh shit! I got a free shirt for nothing."
It wasn't for
You know-
nothing. They took like
Dude.
8 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say they took like 8 years, and you know they deserve that right there. So
Yeah.
So Thinking Our Entertainment's asking if we're streaming with the 1DX. I don't know who he's asking me, or I don't have a. Must be you.
No,
William.
nope. I'm just using the old webcam.
Okay.
Couldn't afford the old capture card, man. My house is sucking me dry, so I gotta.
Yeah, the one I'm using Panasonic GH2 going into the Magwell capture card, which is $300.
Yeah. I was gonna go for the 199 one that everybody's talking about. I forget the name of it. It looked pretty decent though.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah, I mean it does, you know, enhance the quality a little bit. You know, I like it. And then View This said he tweeted this out, so thank you, View This, for doing that for us.
yeah. Thanks.
And
man.
Crap Matt Dead Makes Me Watch is saying who is using OBS, and that will be Mr. William.
No, I am
No?
not using OBS.
Oh, you're not?
No, because
Oh.
OBS does not have play controls for video sharing, so that sucked. Like once you hit
Oh,
play,
wow.
it just plays and you can't stop it, and you can't pause it and rewind it and stuff. So
So what are you using then?
XSplit,
Oh, wow. Okay, that. Oh.
XSplit
Wow.
and
Oh,
Skype.
Lulu BB Fur is in the house. She made it. What's
Lulu.
up?
All the way from
Way. Yes, you
Good
got
to see
that.
you here. Andy Y is in the house. Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
man? There you go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Bringing the group into the chat.
I
Yes,
actually used one of Andy's tutorials
you did. Oh, wow.
for OBS
Wow.
before I figured out that one problem, but it was a pretty sweet tutorial. I found that tutorial when I searched for the problem. He came up first.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
to
awesome.
let you know.
And
I was like, I know that guy.
That's awesome, man. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
So Andy's from New York, right? Is that where you're from, Andy? I forgot.
that's correct, man. Got another New Yorker in the house. I'm representing.
man.
I'm just saying, yeah. Another Yankee, baby. Another Yankee.
And any Midwesterners out there? Am I myself here? Oh no, Allie's from my neck of the woods. So, and then Lulu is from what? UK, right?
Yes.
Scotland.
Scotland. Yes.
My accent
Is-
sucks.
Dude, where did you get those glasses, man? Those are like giant, like mosquito.
Big shout out to the goddamn podcast. They gave me the idea for this whole setup, man. They kick ass. And as a patron, they sent me these shades. They rule.
Cool, man. That's awesome. Oh, I'm glad you got it rolling, man. That's badass. I didn't know you had a merch, Miscast. I got to get a shirt. Is that shirt available to anyone, or is that just special for Mr. DANNYMIK?
No, Danny bought the last one, and it was discontinued.
Damn.
That's right. So I'm selling this one for $100 right here, babe.
Oh,
Now they have
man.
nipples on them. So
Yeah. I'm cutting these out right here, big circles, man.
That's exactly
Just like-
how I like it.
they go great with those pants, man. Great with them pants.
I seriously thought that was Danny. I'm like, wow, Danny submitted an assless chap video.
Wow.
That's
Is he-
rough.
did he just say that? Oh my goodness.
I forgot your son was listening. Sorry.
He's actually laughing right now next to me.
What's up, Mike Van Doozy?
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike Menducci, how's it going? I've seen you on my streams a couple of times. Good to see you here. Welcome to the craziness. I'm already crying.
What time is it, Lou? Lou, you got to tell us what time is it in Scotland? Is it 5 hours? So is it like 2 a.m. over
She's saying
there in
2:32.
Scotland? Is that what?
2:32.
2:32. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. Well, Lou doesn't sleep. She doesn't sleep. She stays up all. She's a 24-hour bird going.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Usually, where are you from, brother? You want to let us know? See where with Danny and over here is from New York. Andy was from New York. I'm here from Chicago.
Oh, New York, baby. I'm on the other side of the state than Andy. I'm on the West Coast. He's on the East Coast. So I'm in the dirty below for Buffalo.
Gotcha.
Here, let's play some picks while we warm
definitely.
things up.
Yeah, definitely, man.
If I can get it to function now that it's all over the place.
It's all right, man.
Lou said sleep is for the weak.
Ooh.
I have to agree, but just have some kids, Lou. You'll never sleep.
Andy was say sleep is overrated.
Sleep is
is overrated.
Who needs sleep?
Oh, you got
Especially with porn
live
out
streaming.
my son is definitely going to kick out of you guys right now.
That's
'Cause he's
awesome, man.
He's on like a 10-second delay, so
Nice. And I do like the new setup you got, Danny. That's awesome. So if you guys on the chat haven't seen Danny's new video, oh man, check that out.
check it out. It's right here, right behind me.
We're gonna
Well, I know that. I'm saying the King Diamond reaction. That was awesome, dude.
Yeah, I did I was gutsy because I did the black shirt with the black backdrop, but I was smart enough to throw a little light in the corner, and I thought it came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy.
It looks good, man.
I need to upgrade my microphone. I'm having issues with my audio. I get, when I put too much editing in my videos, my audio starts to deteriorate a little bit when I'm rendering, and just the whole thing. It's not as clear and as good as I'd like it. So, that's why I like to watch some of your guys' videos, and I think I'm going to go on YouTube and watch some audio setups for YouTubers that are like good stuff.
Dude,
And
I got something coming up too that it's gonna a review on a nice fucking it's a little preamp that works with your phone, and I think you can use it with it pretty much on a laptop or anything actually. So I'll have that coming up pretty soon.
What's up, Watchmen? All the way from the future.
Woo!
What's up, man? How's it going, the Watchman? Good to see ya.
Was he over from Australia?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Other
Oh
hemisphere.
wow. That's cool.
Right now,
That's
we
awesome.
got some of Frank's awesome artwork streaming
Cool.
on through.
Thank you. Yes, this is Ara Elise.
Oh,
she is the vocalist for the band Matiana here in Chicago, black metal. She is super awesome, and this is
Mine.
Lisa Jablonski, who is also another musician here. This is her band, Terranaut. This is them performing back at the Beat Kitchen here in Chicago, and this is I'm trying to see who this is here. I already forgot who the name of this band. They changed their name, and now it's throwing me off. I forgot what it was. So this is Withering Soul. This is Wilder. He is the guitar player, and then off to the side you see that's the singer, Mr. Michael. And they're playing. This
awesome.
was at This is where's this at? This is the Forge. Oh, here's this one's from a festival down south, and this is the band called The Shining, and he's actually playing a lead with his teeth. That's what you can't see. So he's got his guitar flipped over, and he's playing the lead like this. The band's called The Shining, and this is Full Terror Assault down south, and this is the mosh pit for Dying Fetus, and this is a girl.
Wow.
You see her right in the middle? Man, she was starting that pit. She was tearing it up, and it was all muddy, dude. And this was during the storm. It was really cool stuff. And this is
Right.
this is Nervosa.
She's awesome.
This is Nervosa. This is Fernanda.
Yeah, this is my girlfriend right here. You know that.
Oh, dang.
I know she was-
Yeah, Ellie Metal Moments knows who she is. Yep.
Oh, I got a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old with me now. Damn.
Dang.
I'm gonna fire my wife, man.
Yeah, Ellie says she's hot. Yep. She sure is. Especially when you're 3 feet away from her. That was badass. Yeah, that was a good show. Such a good time.
It looks freaking awesome, man.
Such a good. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And by the way, if anybody's interested, I shot these with the Canon T3i and the Nikon 50mm lens. So it's a combination, like a Frankenstein camera, but it works out really, really well. And I shoot the video with it too. So
Sit down, bud.
What's up, Mini Mix?
Hello, guys. Hello, little guys. How you doing?
Maybe these guys they like the camera. Maybe they'll be all about it soon.
Yeah. So you're having an apple there?
Yeah, he's seen Daddy in an apple now. He's got an apple. He's got to be
Got an
cool.
apple too. Cool.
That's
Cool.
how it
Could you
goes.
guys? Hey,
Use this as a-
Can you hear this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
hear it. Damn, making me hungry. Hey, thanks, Watchman Reviews. I appreciate it. Yeah, this was back in 2015, I believe. Yeah.
So look at Greg. Greg said, "What's up to the mini mix?" Thanks, Greg, man. Does Greg have any mini Gregs?
Nah.
No
He's got
mini
some-
Gregs?
He's got some nieces that pop by Miscast Kids every now and then.
Oh, is that his nieces?
Yeah, the ones that did the Thanksgiving review.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
I have some kids. If anybody wants to borrow a couple, let me know. Let me down in the chat. Just I'll ship them free of cost.
Did they spoil in the mail?
Oh man, that's
I know Frank. He orders things through the mail that are female sometimes.
or latex.
How do you guys know about my stuff, man?
Oh, we know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You watch 3 videos, get a girl free. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
So
Well,
Greg,
this is a nice setup, man. I really like the way you pull this off. So it looks very smooth, man. You did a great job, Miscast, and everybody in the chat. Thumbs up to Miscast, please, for putting this together and making it run smooth. I know it was a bit late, but you know what? He got it going, and let's see some reaction here on the chat. Give us some thumbs up. Maybe tweet it out. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah,
all that schnash. There we go. Thank you, Ellie. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Totally appreciate it.
Share it on Pornhub.
So, where did you get? Where did you get the video, William, of Frank dancing around?
The dark web, of course. It's the only place you can find his true works of art.
That's awesome.
I thought you had that shit set to private, William.
We definitely got some support on the chat. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. That's
Frank,
totally cool.
I thought it was set to private. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
What was set to private?
The video that he let you borrow.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Private eyes only. That's awesome.
What is someone's? Let's see. Someone said it was. What time was it in Australia? Someone mentioned it.
it's tomorrow.
What blue?
Oh, 11:30 a.m. for the Watchman. So he's having some coffee maybe or some brunch. Come on, guys. You want to come grab these kiddos? I got 2 of them right now.
They're like, no, we're not leaving because there's a beautiful woman on the screen. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that familiar?
Oh, she's calling up right now.
There you go.
That's Anthony. Did you see yourself, buddy? All right. So that's my beautiful wife, Nicole, right there.
All right.
She's a saint, taking. Well, actually, I'm taking care of the kids right now mostly. So that's my boys right there, all 3 of them. Anthony, Evan, and Jonathan.
Cool. Where was that at? Is that on a ride, like at Great America or something? Or
That was down in Florida at a place called Old Town, and I think that's in Kissimmee.
oh, okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I'm
Kissimmee.
familiar with it. I never been there, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And then that's like a restaurant over there. What is that?
It's like a
Alley's
giant.
Metal Moments. In the house.
Oh, you better set it off with the scooter picture there.
Yeah. Look at them legs.
Oh no!
That's
I hope that scooter guy has his backside covered.
Big old holes.
So thank you, William. Check out thank you, William. Check out the fine logo that he made me.
Yeah, that's very cool, man.
I mean,
You're very good. Did you do that one too? That King Diamond one?
I did the King Diamond, but somehow William made me look more polished.
I did some dermatology work on all his skin there.
Nice. I like that one too. That's very cool.
Yep, my reaction that I was hoping it was going to stir up the pot a little bit more, but a lot of people were just kind of more supportive. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I got a late jump on that one right there. That's been out. It's been out for like 5-6 months. That
So
song.
Watchman says that you should do King Parrots. Something about the liver.
You should do a reaction. I never even heard of it. What's King Parrots?
I think they're metal. They're a metal band.
Why is this guy laughing? I don't know. I got the 6-year-old laughing over here.
Yeah, man.
I think he likes to hear himself. That's the big thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, they're asking. Thinking Art's asking when you're gonna do a reaction to the Tool song.
I mean, it's on my list. It's just I have 4 more to edit right now, and then I'm gonna record a new batch. I actually might record the reactions before. I might have to have the wife get this guy. You gotta get him. You gotta get him out. Get him out.
React to that.
You can take this downstairs, actually.
So you want to give us a spoiler on what songs you're gonna be doing, Danny?
Yes, I will actually. Hold on, just
Yeah, go ahead, man. It's all good.
I gotta get this kid out of here. There,
It's having a good time.
hold on. See, he's tearing the house down. All right, go. Everyone, go. Come on. Hi, guys.
Hello,
What's up?
Mrs. Mick.
Hello there.
They're saying hi, Mrs. Mick. You guys can't. You can't hear.
All right.
All right. So. All right. Am I good?
You're good.
What happened? I'm out of the screen on my computer for some reason.
Oh.
I think that might be you. Did you move your computer or no?
Well,
I still see you on the chat.
We lost you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, on the side of, but I still see Danny on my end on Skype. I hear you too. Yeah, there you go. You're right there.
Okay.
It's all good.
All right.
It's all good. Master control.
Take care, Watchmen Reviews. Have a nice night. Thank you for joining in for a little bit.
Thanks,
Review
man.
this. Thank you
Super
for sticking
cool.
around with us. We're about to have this about to get X-rated in here.
Oh, I tried giving you, but he was. Come on. You gotta help me out here. Come on.
Oh, everybody's going down.
Now I'm out.
I wonder if there's like a time limit on like how long I'm allowed to like stream you through NDI.
Just come get him. Don't worry
I
about
don't
it.
know. That's weird.
All right.
I'm still. I mean, I'm on my end. I haven't. Oh, there we go.
No, I just
So
wanted
are
to
you
set
doing?
you.
Are you doing that? Are you just resetting it or something?
Yeah, I'm
Or
setting the feed in XSplit.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
It like timed out or something.
Oh,
right.
he's sending. Greg is sending the link to King Parrot song that he wants you to review.
Thanks.
Is it gonna
thanks.
give me a freaking? Are we gonna get a freaking copyright for this?
Well, if you click on, I wouldn't click on it.
Is it gonna open?
It's up to you.
Is King Parrot like some kind of porn thing?
No, they're actually a metal band. They're a legit metal band. I know because my buddies went to see them in concert. I've seen video of them from playing at Reggie's. So they're a legit band. I mean, if you want to open it, go ahead. I don't know if it'll mess up the stream.
I'll play a little bit of it. Give me a second.
You'll probably get a claim for it, but I don't know if they're gonna.
This is crap my dad makes who watch says Ice Baby got claimed.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You mean
I
I'm
mean-
gonna get a claim on my non-monetized channel?
Let's see. Oh yeah, metal. It's not the video is that matters. Metal is. Well, I don't know. I can't read. You know what it says.
Well, I'll just get the rabbit out of the hat with my upcoming reaction.
Yeah.
So I don't know if my next one I'm going to release is, I'm not going to tell you guys the name of the song, but I'm just going to give you a group just to keep it kind of general. I have Ginger. How about Ginger? Anybody a fan of Ginger?
Ooh, yeah.
They are a Ukrainian metalcore band. Just I didn't know what to expect out of this one, so it kind of it was one of those reactions that I was like, holy shit, this is ridiculously good. Heavy, good. She's hot too. The singer's hot, man.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Yeah, and then I went. So a lot of people do the band Nightwish. They're a Swedish. Are they Swedish or like a kind of like a
I think they're Norwegian.
Norwegian? Okay, so they're kind of like a symphonic type of metal band. Very theatrical, amazing vocals. Another female singer. They even have an organ on stage, which is ridiculously awesome. Songs are a little bit long, but amazing production work and sound, and just you guys are going to be in love with this girl's voice. She's great. And then I switched over to a Japanese. I don't know how to consider them, but they're like a. It's not like J-pop. I don't know if it's J-pop, but the band is called Bandmade, and they're incredible, man. This bass player sounds like Les Claypool.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen him, man. This dude, Evil Corkin Reacts, has been doing a bunch of those.
Yeah. So I got that one coming up, and then I ended off that day with Alice in Chains. It was a song.
Wow.
Nice.
It was a song I know, but it was a performance I'd never seen, and it's just one of those bands that I took them on. Like, what was it? My second reaction I took on Nutshell, and I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Now that I'm switched over to Final Cut Pro, I think it's going to open up my editing capabilities a little bit. It's a little bit of an adjustment, and I just I got some work to do, and I got some improvements to make, but I'm excited. But before I get all those out, I think I'm going to record another session, which for Wesley from Thinking Art, I think I'm going to take on a Tool song, a new one that's brand new, maybe a couple months old now. A lot of people want me to do the new Slipknot song, which I've been avoiding like the plague.
What do you think of his mask? What do you think of his name?
I love everything about Slipknot. I just think some people think they're kind of cookie cutter and just kind of trendy and so forth, but I don't know. I give him all the credit in the world. That guy's voice is insane, man. He can perform. Plus, I've seen him live once, and that concert. Yeah. So. That's kind of like on the docket, that's what I got cooking a little bit, and just some tweaks to my channel, just to improve that audio. And so I might have to question you guys to get a better setup, because I'm just not happy with it. I want it better.
It's all about the lighting, man. It's all about the lighting.
The lighting has everything to do with the sound, Danny.
Yeah.
Just so you know, yeah.
Notice how I have great lighting and my sound is epic.
Yeah. Is that what it does? It just lights it up?
Yeah, man, it's wavelengths.
Unsainted. So wait, I'm just looking at what Wesley said. As Slipknot. Okay, so Slipknot's the one, like I just said. Unsainted is the song. I'm just avoiding because I don't want to hear it. I want to have a reaction to it. So that's the problem with a lot of you get these songs and they're out and they're hot and they're new, and then I'm trying to catch up and I'm slow because you guys can see I got these kids hanging off me, and that's how my life is 24/7. It's just out of control. So I'm trying to edit and I'm getting pulled all different directions. So it's cool though, man.
Mastodon, Blood and Thunder.
Oh, there you go. Now that's a group that, and again, I've heard that name a million times. And I could honestly tell you guys, I've never heard one song, like a full song. I've heard like maybe clips and stuff like that, just like background stuff. But that's up my alley, though, man. Mastodon. I don't know about you, William. I'm sure Frank probably is.
Never.
I've seen them live with Primus.
Oh
shit.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to see Iron Maiden in August.
Woo! Yes.
And
awesome.
I paid a lot of money for this because I'm in like this. I have my own pisser and my own suite.
Wow.
It's one of those box suites. I paid like $200 to go see these guys. And if you guys ever see my reaction of Revelations, that's a bucket list that I'm crossing off right there. So I'm going to see Bruce Dickinson, and he's going to give me some cowbell and whatever else he's got in store. Man, that dude's voice is legend.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Hey, can you guys hear this?
No,
man, I can't get this video to play. It won't screen cap it for some reason. It's like
it might be copyrighted.
It's like F you, YouTube.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. So
That's are you trying to get the King Parrot one to play?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it with. Oh, screw it! I can't get it to play. I'll figure it out sometime though, and we'll get these links. Working.
No big deal. It's all good.
Sorry,
what did
Greg.
you guys think of? I mean, what did you guys think of the King Diamond? I mean, people in the chat that have seen it, and William and Frank. You know, my first time using Final Cut Pro, and you know, like you said, I got the new stuff going with the backdrop. And what do you think? What do you guys think I should actually get better with? Is it just that?
I thought it was awesome, man. You were like super into it, way more than I thought you were gonna be. Here, let's see a sneak peek. I got some of that here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we got a little video file for you guys.
Yeah, King Art saying the voice is weird, but I kind of like it. I know he's got a very good... and actually, I've been listening to King Diamond for decades, man. So I wasn't surprised to hear it, but I guess a lot of people who don't know the band... There it is.
Yeah, I got some crap out on the top there. Hang on.
Oh, no problem. For people that don't know the band, they might take them off. And if you notice how the band Ghost... Do you guys notice a similarity between the way the singer of Ghost is trying to look now compared to King Diamond? I just think it's kind of, you know.
What's going on, everyone? DANNYMIK is back for this music video reaction. We're taking on the legend himself, King Diamond. Let's go.
I like the intro. That looks very, very solid. I like that. It's fast.
Yeah.
To the point.
I like that Pantera.
Yeah, definitely.
So YouTube, what is going
Is there,
on, man? It's
you guys
been a
hear
while. It's been a while.
audio on
No, I'm
this? I don't
sorry.
hear
I
any
got
audio.
booted out of my
You're not
last
playing it.
location spot. I'm set up in a new spot. I
getting
added a
audio?
backdrop. So
No
before
audio.
I get into the
I'm not
music
gonna-
reaction
I'm not
for
either.
Sleepless
I just-
Nights,
I
I
can
just want to
see the
spend a
visual.
moment to send a special shout out to the
I like
boys
the
over at
little
Miscast
glitch effect.
Entertainment.
I like that.
It's
That's
William
pretty
Moore,
cool.
William D. Moore. I
Oh,
think
wait,
he's the one that
that's,
kind of heads the
Miscast.
channel.
Okay.
He's the one that redid my DannymikReacts
Hey, guys in the
logo.
chat,
So
can you guys hear this?
yeah, do yourself and myself a favor and head over there, check out the boys, show some appreciation, let them know that I sent you. I'm doing this actually for William. He's the one that wanted me to do a
voice
King
is a
Diamond
bit much for
reaction.
me.
I don't want to blame
Yeah,
on
Greg's
anymore.
not a fan,
I just want
huh?
to get into the music reaction.
Thinking
Sleepless
or
Nights,
saying,
King Diamond,
yeah,
let's
they
do
can
it.
hear
Let's
it.
rip
Video
into
looks
it.
great.
Let's go.
Cool.
So they can hear it. I guess we can't.
So
That's
good.
all right, though.
That's all right.
This sounds so freaking good live. Unbelievable.
How many times? You know,
Right.
there's only so many times you can watch it and hear it. So.
Oh man, that,
And then
that
you got
tone.
text on top of the video, right? Is that what you got?
Yeah.
I like how you got the logo on top, so then people that
I gotta
don't
bring
know
that back.
can actually
There's so much.
see
I
what
feel
the
so
band-
much from the
band
tone
name
of that
is,
guitar
you know?
right there. It's just
I
that's
think
beautiful.
between like the way you got 3-point lighting going on, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I got left, right, and center.
That's creepy ass right there.
There's
That's
a little light in
creepy.
the background too, just so I can, you know, get that so that black shirt doesn't
Oh my
blend
god,
too much.
this
So
is
I'm not
so
just
good.
a floating head,
So
you know.
freaking
That's
good.
I think that gives it depth. You know what I mean? Like the depth of what you see and stuff. So I think it looks really, really nice. You used a different camera to film with, or no?
No, that's
Oh
still
my
my
God.
that's my Canon. I think it's just the fact that the background maybe creates
Just
a little
look at him.
contrast.
Yeah.
So I think the camera
awesome.
focuses in on me a little bit better. Maybe
Awesome.
that's
Very
maybe
good,
that's the
very good,
difference.
very
And,
It looks
Mad
good. The
kudos to
video
King
quality
Diamond,
looks way
or
better. You can
as
tell the
I should
difference
just say,
between
King Bendix Peterson.
this
Guitar
footage
solo
and
on
then
that
whatever
song
you were using
was
before.
Great. It was
I
very.
think it looks
wasn't
really,
like
really
so
nice.
super heavy. It was more
I
like
think you were straight to the
chilling and
point.
kind of sad.
I mean,
you know, if you understand what I'm saying.
I'm trying to like nitpick to see what you can improve on.
With everything
I did notice some things that I'm trying to think exactly what it was. Like
for requesting a song.
like you say, you say you apologize for not being on or whatever. Like I wouldn't do that. I would just omit that completely. You know what I mean? I think like I would say something like that if you had like a wider audience. I mean, not to be a dick, but I'm saying if you had a wider audience who like follows you like every day, but if you're just up and coming, I think saying, hey, I'm sorry, you know, I wouldn't say that at all. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't even say that. I'm just like, hey, here I am, you know, and then you just start going into the point.
What are you talking about, Frank?
Danny wanted some critique on what he can do better on his reaction videos, and I said that he happens to mention on his video that he apologizes for not being on or not making videos. I was telling him that I would just not say that at all, you know.
That sounds like
It's
something
just-
Greg would say. Greg's always on my ass like, don't apologize.
Yeah, you're right actually, because I mean, if I had 100,000 subscribers and I put out 6 videos a week and shit like that, and people were constantly depending on me putting videos out, yeah, you're right. That would be different, but it was like 2 months, so that's why I was like, man, I just had a lot going on outside of YouTube, so I was just letting people know that it wasn't because I was being lazy or don't give a shit about my subscribers or my followers. I was just, plus I got booted out of the room. My wife was like, yeah, you got to move that shit out of there. We're going to say, so I'm in a small room. And I noticed that one thing I noticed about being in a smaller room is that it creates echo, a little more echo. And I don't have a bed behind me, which absorbs some of that. So I might have to think of some sound deadening stuff. I don't know.
So Greg in the chat saying, I like Ghost at first, but every song sounds the same to me and it isn't heavy enough. And then Bargain Bites just got back in the chat. So he's saying, woohoo, I made it back.
What's Bargain Bites cooking right now? That's what I want to know, because I'm hungry. I already got an apple, man. You got to cook me up some of that good soul food that you cook up. Gluten-free and healthy and all that shit.
Nice.
Diamond's like, he's a concept album, so it's more like he's doing a theatrical play. And definitely more along the line of metal with like symphony.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, that's up in my wheelhouse.
That's a difference. Like some people compare, like, so Ghost is like the new King Diamond, sort of, kind of, but King Diamond's heavier. Ghost is a little more like rock and a little more mellow, and he doesn't, from what I understand, he doesn't really have. Well, I don't know what that is. he doesn't. Ghost. It's like a one-man gang, from what I understand. Ghost. He kind of does all his own work and just puts it all together. Where, I know King Diamond's definitely the voice and the face of the group, but his guitarist, man, Andy LaRocque, is one of the best, man.
So what kind of music are you into, William? I mean, I know you like metal, but are you like into music just like Danny? Well, I'm a musician, so my life is music. Are you into some? Are you a diehard fan of any music? He leaves. Oh, there we go. That's awesome. Did you summon some snakes to come up?
Dude, I got like locusts and shit coming at the door, and iguanas are like plastered to the wall.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, I dig soundtracks and heavy metal, shit like that. Not really into country at all. Like, that'll probably make me cry like a little girl. But other than that, I'll probably handle it.
That means I'm gonna definitely do a country reaction for William then.
You already did,
Nice.
man. I made fun of it in the comment section.
Burger Bite says, I love all the music and have found some dope stuff watching Danny's react. Yeah, same here, because you're not only doing like metal, but you introduced me to the whole like what is that? What's the whole bebop stuff, man? I wouldn't listen to that, to be honest, but you doing the reactions, like, hey, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know anything about it, so we had a member in our group, in the group. His name was Verbal Droppings, and he just came in and did some beatbox stuff and told me to try it. And man, that dude's blowing up. He's got like 9,000. He's got like 9,000 subscribers or something, or like 5.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he's blowing up. I mean, he's real. Like, he gets his shit out there.
Wow.
And he's just real, his consistency is what he's, and plus he's starting to get better with his video quality, and he's upgrading his stuff too now. But when he started off, it was like a cell phone and just him in like a room, and just he just went bananas on the reactions, and that's the thing. I'll tell you guys this about reaction channels: if you can consistently put out reactions and try to stay up to date and stuff like that, you're gonna grow quick. That's the one thing. You're gonna grow quick, but you're gonna get copyrighted up the ass. So
right.
Dude, so he's got your ring light. It's a ring light Aganza.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I won't.
There it goes.
Oh man,
broke it, man.
It's tough.
It's a piece of crap, anyways.
Those are like $20 or something.
Nah, you know, I had a ring light. I was using a ring light. I tried it, but it was producing a freaking humming sound on my microphone, and I had the same bullshit problem when I was using a dummy battery. And me and Frank were like, I was like, dude, I gotta get a battery that it won't cut off after 30 minutes because everybody that does YouTube knows your camera cuts off.
Yeah.
So I got
Right.
Yeah, I got the dummy battery, and thank God I tested my video and played it back before I started recording because, dude, it was humming like you wouldn't believe. I don't even want to go there, man. It was
Wow. So William, what else are you running your mic through? Is that just your mic into the PC? I know it's not. You got to be running it through something else.
Yeah, I've got it going through a 4-track, a mixer.
Oh, see there, that makes a big difference. See, that's the same thing with me. I'm using the Line 6 UX1. So I got that mic going into, actually I'm going into a PreSonus tube amp into the Line 6 and then into the PC. And then I have equalization and stuff on the mic, and that's how you get the sound. So that might help Danny out if you want to up your game on that. That's what I use. The Line 6 UX1 is just basically a USB DI box, so you can convert your audio signal to digital so you can use it on your laptop, if that makes any sense.
It just sounds so complicated, just versus just plug it in your camera, you know.
Yeah, but and I do have something new that I'm trying out that you can surpass that, and I'm gonna have that video coming out next week. Actually, it's called the Smart Rig. I'm trying to think of the name. I don't have it near me, but the Smart Rig is basically like a little tiny preamp. And I've actually tested it out with this AKG, and it worked out really well. It sounded really good going into my phone. And so the audio review that I have is basically for my phone, and I'm testing out 4 microphones, including this one, using the Smart Rig jig. Let me go get it real quick.
That's what I need. I need to watch whatever you guys got set up. And actually, Wesley from Thinking Art, Wesley's got some good shit.
You're always touting that Ronin.
Oh, you got something too?
The glide cam.
I got it.
Them Ronins though, man.
William, how long have you been? I'm sorry, Frank, but how long have you been into all this like videography and tech and all this shit?
Let's put it this way: I was using Photoshop when it first came out. Like,
wow.
Yeah, and Premiere.
1975.
1993. 1994. Sorry.
You guys know that William is like 2 weeks older than me, so I'm like your little brother.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, I got a birthday July 1st. July 1st, DannyMikReacts' birthday, and if you want to help me out with this audio stuff, maybe pitch in a couple pennies, throw it at me. You know, maybe super shadows or some shit, whatever.
Yeah, man, I got Streamlabs and stuff. I'm going to set that up, and now that I got this thing all working, I'm going to do this regularly, like maybe once or twice a month, maybe more. And
yeah, man, because dude, live is the way to go because you can interact with your audience right away. You know what I'm saying? So that's that makes it perfect. So this is the Ceremonic rig, iRig, Smart Rig, whatever you want to call it. And this plugs right into your phone. So it's a preamp, and just a quick demonstration. So here's the phone. It plugs right in there, and it detects the signal, right? And then you can plug any microphone in here. You put a 9-volt in here, and you have you can control your gain, and it'll give you the ability to use any microphone on your phone. Of course, I haven't tested it out on the laptop, but that might be some. This one's here is $40. That's it. Ceremonic.
How much did you say, Frank?
40.
Oh man, that's cool.
That's really awesome.
And actually next week I'll have the reviews so you can actually hear the audio yourself and you can hear the difference, you know. So I think it works very, very good. You know, it's got the XLR, but you can also plug in a 1/4 inch, you know. Very cool little gadget.
Well, I'm expecting Frank to start selling DVDs. I'm waiting for that part of the
No, man. I still got the old ones. This Ceremonic, I've been trying to find a way to get this thing going where I'm doing my live streaming out on the street. So I wanted to get a good audio for the street, you know what I'm saying? And then this is gonna really amp up the game, and using this is gonna be awesome. Let's see if you use this as Frank selling what? Here we go.
Oh, you got a road?
Yeah, I use this for like all my commercial stuff. Like whenever I'm out like doing interviews and stuff or anything on the street, this is my go-to mic. It's pretty nice, man.
Yeah, that was what are those, like $150?
It was like at the time it was like $1.90, but it's way cheaper now. That was like 3-4 years ago, something like that.
I'm using. That's the problem. I got some $29 Takstar microphone or something like that.
DJ Talks. Hello, welcome to the chat. How are you?
Talks. Yeah. What's up, man? What's going on?
Is that somebody we know or somebody you know?
Wesley.
He's in our group too, DJ.
Oh, cool. Welcome, DJ. Good to see you.
This is
Oh
crazy.
yeah, DJ Talks, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm thinking our entertainment says my recorder is 650. Yeah, you know what? I was watching your review of your Blackmagic Pocket camera. Thinking our entertainment, man, that's some stuff, man. Yeah, you got some expensive gear, but you know your gear. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. I'm jealous. When I watch those reviews, I'm like, God damn, man. I mean, but I guess if you're in movie production and stuff like that,
you gotta have stuff like that, man.
How about just
nice reviews?
Go down to William's description box and look at the list of all his equipment, and you start puking all over yourself because all the money that is spent. I'm just like,
well, that battery. What was that battery like? Like 1,000 hours or whatever. Dude, I forgot what it was.
Batteries are expensive, man. There you go. Here's the baby.
Oh, look at that.
This is the love of my life.
That's the 1DX?
This is the 1DX Mark II.
Wow.
And that's, what is that, like $1,500?
Oh, they're Thinking Art's saying 150 watt hour, $200. Okay. And then Bargain Bite says, I want Thinking Art's gear. When the channel grows up, I'm going to get it.
Grows up.
I know, man. Thinking Art is like a toy store of jolliness.
Yeah, it looks good though. I've been thinking about that Blackmagic Pocket camera though, but it's way
yeah. That thing takes some badass video.
So I got on there right now, which I use for the show. I use the standard kit lens. It's just a telephoto. Not really. I prefer fixed lenses, but
I can't believe this. I'm sorry.
So you got the Canon lens on there, Miscast? Is that what you got for your?
I
is that what you're
use
saying?
Canon. I try to only use Canon glass. That's my shit.
Okay.
I do love Leica and Iowa. My favorite lens in my bag is an Iowa 12 millimeter, zero distortion, wide angle. It's freaking. I love that lens, man.
How much does that run?
Too, not just video.
Right. I saw that one photo. What did you take that with? You had it on your little intro. You're like by a map and you're looking down. I don't know.
Here, I'll play some of my photos I took with that lens.
Yeah. Let's check that out. That would be awesome. Let's see. Greg says Danny's gonna need a new set soon.
I know. Because you guys see that this shit everything's bouncing and vibrating and
dude.
I got.
Talk says, have you guys experienced any problems uploading and what you all edit with? Oh, okay. So DJ Talk, I edit with Power Director 17. That's what I edit with.
Oh my god.
And then Danny, what do you edit with?
I was using VSDC editor for the first 55 reactions, but now I'm doing the Final Cut Pro. I don't know what version I'm using, but it came with my MacBook Pro, right? That I'm using right now. I got that and Adobe Premiere. So I got both.
So they're the photographs right now.
Yeah.
So what's that? You jumping into a flower?
Painting. This is my Alice in Wonderland collection.
Oh, look at that.
So most of these are shot with the 12 millimeter, if not all of them.
Wow. Pretty cool,
I
man.
only do, like, with my fine art, I only do self-portraits most of the time.
Gotcha. That's cool.
I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta go.
I like the one with the map that you did. All that was that any of that layered, or was that just straightforward, like the photo itself?
No, they're all like they're like 2 or 3 photos. I don't know. There are lots of photos.
Yeah.
Just depends on what's in my head at the moment. So like that's 2 photos right there.
Oh, okay.
I actually got up real early just so I could get the sun coming through the trees. It was super important.
Was this like a steampunk inspired?
Yeah, so Alice in Wonderland, like 1890s.
Gotcha. Okay, cool, man. And you using Lightroom to edit with, or no?
No, Photoshop. So this is like the making of that that one where I'm running on the record player.
Oh, yes. So were you photographing yourself, or did you have anybody helping you? Is this all you, right?
Nope, I do it by myself. That's the way I feel good about the art, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And oh wow, that's pretty cool, man. How are you jumping it and taking? I mean, do you have it set on a timer?
So it's on a timer with like a maybe 3-second interval, and then I just get used to the timing. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's awesome.
So this guy I was using for reflections.
I see it. So that's a record player.
And then there's the final.
Oh, nice.
So the reflection on that is from that toy.
Holy no.
Okay, that makes sense. I see it now. Wow, that's some cool stuff, man. You got some great. You have a really good eye for like visuals. Did you go to school for that, or you just been doing it for so long that you're so good at it?
A little both. I did modeling and fashion photography for a long time in the early 2000s, and then I figured I had a knack for it, so I went to school for a year to hone my skills, and then went to get a career in something that had nothing to fucking do with it. Custom play, right, Greg?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, man.
That's all right, man. Do what you got to do.
The set must be bouncing around, and I'm sorry, there's probably a lot of background noise, but I went down, and the wife's going to try to keep him under control. I had this shirt behind me. This shirt right here.
Oh, right.
Ooh, nice.
That looks pretty sweet.
And when I'll hold it up one more.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah.
See, I'm a big fan of that logo, William. I don't know. I was looking at it.
There's something about the logo that is really actually. If you notice, Pusa Studios also made a comment how eye-catchy it was, and they liked it like right away.
Oh yeah.
You know. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, because when I brought you guys over, and they're really good. They have a good knack for like design and stuff like that. They're photographers themselves, you know,
nice.
and videographers. So they really liked it. They were already like talking about you guys even before you guys went in. So I think that's very cool, man. You know.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's play something to get everybody laughing.
All right.
Danny looks a little sleepy.
Are you frozen, Danny? I think he's frozen.
He froze. Oh, that's what it is.
He's frozen just like that. Danny's still there. Oh my god, that's bad. Oh, I hope that's nice.
I think you lost him, man. He's gonna have to call back or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
It's hilarious. Oh man! Oh, and just for the record, don't edit the video because you lose the chat. Just so you know.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No. Well, this is the first time I've ever done this.
Dude, if you go back into YouTube right after this whole broadcast is done and you try to trim out stuff, it will delete your chat completely. It will disappear.
Oh.
You'll never see it again.
Why? What's up with that?
I don't know, man. And I found out the hard way because I was interviewing Sabrina, and we did like a whole 2-hour interview, and I went back and cut out the first part because we were doing the whole, the technical stuff. I edited that part out, and all of a sudden the chat went away. Look at that. Oh, man. We're talking behind his back totally.
Well, I got to put him there, man. Here, I got it.
That's too much. When he comes in, he's gonna be like, "What the hell?" Oh, that's too much. Did he give you that photo or no? You did that, didn't you?
He didn't have any milk on his face.
You know, that's hilarious. Oh man, that's awesome. He's probably like, "What the hell?" He's not even here to defend himself. He's like, "Oh shit!" You know, like fuck.
Hey, is there anybody in the chat that hasn't been blue wrenched yet? I thought I got everybody, but just checking.
Yeah, so far everybody I see, yeah, everybody has one. I think Greg, crap, my DANNYMIK, yeah, you got all of them. Yeah.
You guys
So,
are
yeah,
really, really tame in the chat.
It's a freaking hilarious. DJ Talk is saying, and what's Frank's top 5 films and Danny's? Oh, okay, good one. Let me see.
1 second, guys.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, so I'll talk. I guess he's taking up, but yeah. What are my top favorite films? All right, so I have to say Nightmare on Elm Street. I know that's a probably cheesy one, you know, but Nightmare on Elm Street is my number 1 favorite. My number 2 will be Hellraiser, right? I like Hellraiser, the original. And then, let's see, what will be number 3? See, I like a lot of the 80s horror films. That's what I like. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. I like that one. Creepshow, and then The Shining. So there you go, 5. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me change The Shining to The Exorcist. There he is.
What the hell? I'm back.
You see what you came to?
Why do I get a milk mustache?
Oh, now that you're back, I'll show you.
Oh man, that's awesome. He came back. He's like, "What the hell?"
You weren't here, man. We had to get you back.
We had to put in a stand-in. You froze with like a serious face, and that stayed on there. You're just like, "Oh, serious?" You're like, "Hmm."
No, I was like, Danny looks sleepy. Here you go. All right, so I got 2 roasts for you guys. Actually, I got 2 for Frank because it's too much fun.
Oh man, I better have pants on to mine.
I got. Oh, actually, that was 3, but it was whoever used the pants thing first got that pants shit. So.
Bargain bites. This is not wrenched. Andy was saying, "What about Friday the 13th?" Yeah, I like Friday the 13th. Yeah, crap. My dad makes me watch. Ask me what my top 5 horror films were, so that's why you're saying it.
Andy was
Yes.
not wrenched either.
Yep.
Where are you, Boggin? There you are.
I'm on YouTube.
Wrenched. All right. Here's a little bit of a roast for Danny. I did it
Nice.
myself.
Here we go.
I wish I had more time. I would have made it way worse, but this is the best I could do on short notice.
Come on, get out of here.
Oh no! Oh no! What is going on? Oh!
Wow, those are some. Why is it laughing at me right now? Look at this kid, man. Yeah. Hey, check
Jeez, Will. That's what you say. Wow.
I love it, man. I love it. That's good. Good. That's a good team player right there. I'm a team player.
He's like, I'm a team player.
Damn.
He's got oh, dude.
With the milk mustache. That was back when I was like 15, man. Oh my god. When I had.
Was that the killer? I forgot who that guy was. That was that movie. I forgot.
Look at all these dudes with the milk, man. It's a fire.
He's like, oh, I just threw something together in like 5 minutes. Get the fuck out of here. Look at that shit. He's been working on this for weeks. He's like, I can't wait to roast Danny. He's just like, gonna get it, calling me bitch cast.
Oh, man, look at it stuck in his beard and everything.
Blue milk sandwich.
Candy milk, yeah. All right, I love it.
A bunch of cum on the screen. Is that the money shot?
Yeah, right, that's my shot.
So that background was actually milking a cow ASMR, and I shit you not.
That sounded awesome.
See, Danny covers music video, but he has heard any good. I don't know what he's saying.
Where did the Skype? Oh, there you go. All right, I'm sorry. I'm trying to load up the chat so I can see what's going on in the chat. Who's talking?
DJ Talk says Danny covers music videos, but he has heard any good. Period. I don't know what that means. Hectic Mommy, Jamie, good to see ya.
My God,
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hectic.
Blue wrench.
Great to see ya. Great to see you on the chat, Jamie. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Boom. Blue wrenched.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
DJ Talk, if you can put that comment back in, I don't know what you mean. Crap, my dad makes me watch this. I bet it's better than an intro that's Spider-Verse ASMR. Spider-Verse ASMR, who the hell does that?
That's one of our best performing videos of all time.
There it is.
It's totally awesome. I die every time I watch that. I think I must have watched it like 5-6 times already. No joke. It's good stuff, man.
Dude, I paused that video like at least 10 times when I did it. When I was watching it, I couldn't get enough of the sound effects and just the facial expressions. And I mean, you guys are rubbing the beards on the microphones, and oh man, that was classic.
That was Greg.
I loved every. It's got to be in my top 5 videos that you guys did. Maybe in the top 3, definitely.
That was us just making fun of that shit, man, because it's so stupid, that ASMR shit, man.
And
That's stupid.
Dude, that shit caught me off guard too. When I played it, it was just in the chat. You know, I had a WLC or video, and I put that on. I'm like, are you kidding me with these guys? Oh my God, I don't know if I would be able to do something like that on a set. I probably would have pissed my pants.
Pickles and freaking shit.
Pickles and chips and rubbing the beards, and I mean, you guys were just going all out, and the different camera angles and how you edited the whole. It was great, man. That shit is good. How is it doing actually? Is it a pretty good viewed video, or what's the retention on that one?
That one's pushing 1,000, which is pretty good for us. We usually hover around like 100 to 300 on an average.
Yeah, I know, man. It's so hard, and I'll be honest with you, William. I watch your production work and your editing, and I'm not just tooting your horn because we're homies on there. But man, I'm just like, how the fuck does this guy not have 10,000 subscribers? I mean, I'm just maybe you guys are dirty and potty mouth or something like that, and people.
Nah, there's a lot of good channels with potty mouths.
Yeah,
actually, I mean, it's about the engagement actually. So it's like the algorithm in YouTube wants daily engagement. So if you're not on there, so basically they want you on the damn site constantly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're not on there constantly, the algorithm relegates you to the back of the bus, so to speak. So you're not getting it. So that you want to. That's why I try to upload as much as I can, do the live streaming when I'm not uploading, just to try to get that momentum. But it's tough, man. Yeah. It's very difficult. What I found for me, though, is that when I started the live streaming, I'll tell you this, guys, right now, the live streaming has actually boosted me up. And when you go into your analytical, if you're looking at the analytical and you look at the 1 month, that doesn't really tell you something. But when I expand it to 1 year, you can see that it has an uprise. So it's definitely that's when my live streaming began. And I only do it once a week, and now I switched it over to doing it twice a week. And that really has bumped up a lot of the engagement on my videos, because I can always, when you get somebody new, you can always say, hey, by the way, you're new in the chat, go check out my video. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can go check, so you could always bring people to come check out your content that normally wouldn't get it,
Yeah. Crap, my dad says that movies and the algorithm just suck because there's so many people doing that shit.
That too. Competition.
Yeah, I kind of like wrote off movie reviews. If you notice, I stopped doing them for the most part. Switched to like the major TV shows, and that's about it. Maybe a huge movie or something. But I want to move more to like just interviews and straight freaking documentaries and shit. Like just.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to say hi to Turo Exequio. He's in the house. I just want to say hi to him.
Yeah, what's up, Turo? Man? How are you, bud?
Sorry to interrupt you.
Wrench.
Yeah, give him a boo. He's a really good guy, man. He's always on my streams on Wednesdays.
What's up, man?
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like even just looking at Wesley's production on his videos, and he's another one, man.
Yeah.
Like he should be way to fuck up there, man.
Yeah.
His short movies are just they're good, man. I'm engaged. The first time I watched one of his videos, though, it was we were in a different group probably, and I'm just like, damn, this dude, like this guy is trying to make it in YouTube, and I'm like, this is like real production work right here. So
yeah, for real,
that's
man.
So when we get people in our group that are as talented as you guys and some of the people in the chat and everything, I'm just like and then you see these other channels that are half of what we see, and their shit's blowing up, and it's just like it's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, I understand what Frank said. You got to be doing this daily, like you got to be committed like daily. It's like a job basically.
I think we're doing the right stuff, like. I think the difference between us and them for the most part is we're doing what we want to do, which makes it way more difficult because these people I think are trying to find what works, which is not necessarily what you want to do,
Yeah. You want to do what you're passionate about, what you love, that's what I think. Because then I think if you do what you love, it's what's going to keep you there a year from now. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing something like what's just hot for the day or for the month, what are you going to do after that's not hot anymore? You know what I mean? So, but if you are doing something you love and you're putting your full passion into it, a year from now, that's still going to be driving you, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And even what you said, William, about the movies, I'll tell you what, the music is just as competitive. I mean, there are so many reaction music channels out there. Like if I don't jump on a video within the first day or two, they put me way the hell down the line. And then just... like I did that video on Nicki Minaj. I thought it was a funny ass video. I had a ton of fun making it and editing it, and I only got like 400 views on it. And I don't know. I mean, I had to chop the shit out of it though because of the copyrights. They kept blocking it.
You dropped on my just on my subscription list. You dropped like 40 people. Like every week you weren't on, you would drop like 10 people in my list.
Yeah.
Like
that's the problem, So
yeah,
I don't know, but I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
Well, there's other things you can do. Say like if you can't post a video, you can always like if you create a playlist, it also signals that you have activity. Or if I don't know if you guys have the community tab yet. If you're on the community tab, it allows you to post pictures and comments, and you can even do polls. So if you use the community tab, so even like the little things, even if you do just one a day, that still keeps you, it still keeps you active, so not necessarily a video. Like I can't create a video every day. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
But you can go live every day. You can easily just, find some topics. Even if you go live for like 20 minutes, you can be like, hey, who's on here tonight? Hey, what's his name? Just put out a new video. You can just talk about the creators on the groups, for example. You can be like, hey, did you guys go check out, that's kind of what I do on Wednesdays. Totally, you know what I mean?
I think I'm going to do this once a week. It's a lot easier than editing for 25 hours. I mean, I'm going to do that too, but, this can keep me active while I'm trying to, like, get that stuff together. It's a lot easier to harvest content for this than it is to, like, edit and all that.
Oh, absolutely, man. And then I think like doing the lives, man, like I've seen, like I was on at least 3 live streams earlier in the morning. You know what I mean? So there's people streaming all the time, and you can just jump on, and it's different stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I jump on, and for the most part, everybody acknowledges you. Say, hey, go check the. Actually, I had a YouTube channel called Desambified. Yeah. And it's okay, so you know of them, right? I jumped down there and I say, hey, can we showcase your channel right now? I'm like, yeah, go for it. You know what I mean? So they put me up on there on their screen, and they're reviewing my stuff right on there. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man.
I gained 5 more subscribers from it, and I wasn't even expecting that. I'm like, oh, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, but you get at least like 1 or 2 organic ones out of the 5. If you might not get any, but it's still worth the shot. We got some people screaming over here. We got Wes saying shot fired.
Okay.
So it looks like Adam. Yeah, Adam says that he hit a wall also. So I mean, a lot of us do go through that period where you're kind of just burned out a little bit. You know, let's just be honest. You're just kind of burned out. You need to you just kind of regroup.
Sure.
Take a breath and come right back at it. And I think that's kind of what I was kind of at that point. But my personal life got in the way. But you're right, though, Frank. That's the thing. Like with this live stream stuff, it's you don't have to do all the editing, but you got to have some kind of substance to what you're doing. Because,
you need something to talk about. Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah. Dude, I've been on some live streams where people are just sitting in their living room and it's like you're just watching them watch TV. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, see, that's not cool. I don't fucking like that. No. Yeah, I just fucking said fucking. That's bullshit. Because it's like, I did not come to this. Since I'm pissed, I'm gonna say this: live streams that don't acknowledge people on the chat suck. I'm gonna say that right now. Because you go on the chat, like everybody see DJ Talks is in here, Drone Kings, Darwin, you read off the comments, Andy Wah, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them know you're here, I go on some streams, man, I'm on there talking, and nobody's saying nothing to me. I'm like, really? I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, seriously. Well, that one we were on the other day, the chat was moving so fast, man. I could not. My eyeballs were getting tired. I was sweating.
Oh, on the Pusa, yeah, that was. They're pretty wild, man. That's
Dude,
crazy.
man, that chat is intense, man. They just they keep that shit rolling and it just keeps going. They got all these sound effects and they got the wheel going and oh my god, I was like, I sat there and I was like, there was like 100 people in that chat room that night.
Yeah, man, easily, and they were moving, dude. They were talking. Hey, we got Drone Kings in Darwin in the house.
Cool. Where are you from, Drone Kings? How's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Just blew off your ass.
DJ Talk says, I had 6 videos that got 200 plus views earlier this year. Okay,
nice,
cool.
Nice. Very good, man. Good job, man.
Yeah, good job. Hey, how's your studio setup going there, DJ? Well, while you wait to answer that, I'm going to play Frank's roast because he's been waiting for it.
Oh no!
Just one of them, anyway.
One of them.
One of two.
All right. I get multiple.
All right.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh my god.
Go with yeah, boys. Am I supposed to be the witch? I'm waiting for the La Bamba. Oh, look at that. Here, have some of my apple, baby. You have like, oh yeah, you do have Dracula. Is that going to be like extreme close?
Some Fiona apple.
It's all right. Is this some tentacle action? It's all right.
Who did this?
Oh yeah, what's up with that?
Mr. Apple.
Yeah, put that apple close to your face, baby.
What was that, Mr. Apple?
What the fuck is this, dude?
You want me to take a bite?
What the fuck is
That's
this?
what did you type in the search bar to get this one, man? I don't know. I got my own apple right now. Oh my god.
Oh man. Is this the X-rated version of
Come on,
no, it's not.
Dorothy.
Dude, you better not put Adam and Eve on here.
Are you hitting my apples on what they ought to be?
The tree people, man.
Oh
man.
That's awesome.
How do you like them apples?
You guys gotta know that hashtag Tiny Frank is his nickname in his live stream. He has multiple hashtags that are him.
That's awesome.
Dude, I want to go to these hashtags and see what all the crap is. It's just like loaded on these walls. You know, is there like a place in the internet where all this stuff just goes to sit and rest? Like,
yeah. That's awesome.
That was good, William, man.
So DJ Talk is returning his response saying, working in progress. I want to get back to using my green screen.
oh, yeah,
All right.
still off that, huh? All right. I'll have to go over there and check it out.
How many people in the chat room do use the green screen? Because it's a good option. It definitely is a good option.
Yeah.
Was it Frank? Did you say that it takes away from the quality a little bit?
When you do, well, see, I think probably William can talk on this. When you go with the green screen, there is a little bit drop in quality when you use it, as far as I know.
You can do some cool stuff if it's like professional, like if you're using professional stuff. But webcams, I always notice, have this weird, I don't know, they just don't look right.
Like this hate, like the person turns their face and it's kind of
you can't do enough post work, so it's all over the place. Sometimes people get it really good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but
it's all about the lighting. I heard as far as
the lighting is one thing, but also the resolution. So if your resolution has to match, right? So if you have something HD in your green screen, you have to have equal representation. Say like whatever you're capturing yourself with has to be equal to that what's on the back. Otherwise, you're gonna be able to see the difference. Even though it'll match, you'll still notice that something is weird.
Drone Kings is taking off. Everyone, just say goodbye to Drone Kings.
Hey, take care, man. Thank you for joining him.
Get lunch for the kids. All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Hell yeah.
Thinking Our Entertainment says I used one of my for 3 episodes and then ditched it. Problem if you need a lot of lights, need to light the green screen and then the subject to get a clean key. Okay.
Yeah, I was watching a tutorial on it, and that guy was saying if you don't have a consistent color green through the background, then you're going to be eliminating multiple shades of green, basically, and then that sometimes starts kind of messing with your face and shit like that. And that's why that lighting in the background is huge, and you got to have that thing pulled nice and tight. And that's why I stuck with just the black backdrop, because I was like, I'm not messing with that. I don't have the money for the lighting. And if you watch the tutorials, these people are spending hundreds of dollars to get that green screen perfect.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, man. I did some of the first videos I ever did back in the 90s were with green screens, and it took some serious work, man.
Wow. So somebody asked a question.
What about you? You got a brand new one. What's up with that? Where's it been? You're back in the dungeon.
He asked a question. Was that Chris Hemsworth in the Goodwill Hunting clip? I don't know what that means.
No.
Is that
that was Matt Damon, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Crap my dad makes it by the green screen. He had the green screen Christmas, like a Christmas thing. So he must have. I'm thinking he scrapped it because I heard him bitching about it the one day that he wasn't. He wasn't happy with it. Let's just put it that way.
It's a pain in the butt, man. It's a lot of work.
So, and you spend hours on just trying to make that right, and then you're losing traction. So with people like us that, if you got the money, that's one thing. But I mean, I fight for every little bit I get, or what I have.
Oh yeah, big time.
So I think what I'll end up doing, since I got this kind of plain backdrop, I might just throw a little something here and there in the background, something, just to add a little.
Well, I like William's background. It looks like summer solstice is happening in his background.
I know.
I just threw this together, man. I was like, I don't want a white wall behind me.
You want the sun reflecting off your back like a halo. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Right here, you can see the light. I think. Can you see the light? Yeah.
All right. So, crap. My dad makes me watch is asking: is it Jaws 3: Return to Oz, Winter Soldier? Do you have any good movies that you want to plug, DannyMik? Any recent ones? Let's just say that. You got any recent movies that are cool that you've seen lately?
Me?
Yeah, you.
The only one I seen was I'm trying to think, the upswing or up something. It's the one with the guy that was a paraplegic, and then the funny black dude that I use in a lot of like my little short clips of my videos. That little black dude. What the hell is his name?
I forgot his name. The little black dude.
Yeah, dude.
I know what you're talking about, though. I forgot his name,
The
though.
dude that plays the bunny in that cartoon shit. The hell's his name?
Wesley. I know Wes knows. It's called the upswing or up something. It's
I saw the trailers for it. It came out like during the winter time, no?
Yeah, but
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
There
Hart.
we go.
Kevin Hart. Dude, I get to the movies like once every 4 years. So and I went to go see Transylvania, whatever, with my kids recently. I thought it was
love
actually
that.
really good. Dude, I'm in love with she's my cartoon girlfriend from Transylvania, that dark hair girl.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, dude, she's my girlfriend. But
she
yeah,
married
that's
a hippie, but he had a lot more hair than you, dude.
oh. Anybody has more hair than me, man. I don't know, man. So
DJ Talk says, I just courageous for those who've seen my videos. Do you guys have a hard time understanding me? I don't know if I've been to his channel.
At first I did, but I've gotten used to it. I get you now, straight up.
yeah, that's kind of like how I feel with when I watch Jared's videos with Wheelchair Anywhere or whatever. I mean, it's the same thing. You just got to kind of get used to the tone of the voice and everything, and you kind of get it.
Inflection and all that.
Yeah, and so it's not a problem. I mean, I give you guys actually mad credit for doing what you guys do. Like, I mean, shit, it's got to be that much harder, to do that. And I'll give you guys the ball. You guys got balls to be courageous to get on YouTube and just, put content out there. So I put you above me. To do what you do, so I give you guys credit, and big round of applause for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So
for me, something recent that I've seen, to change the subject, I've seen Pet Sematary, the new one. Have you guys seen that yet?
I have not, and I actually seen William's review on it, and then I talked to some people about it, and they were a little bit different in their opinion on Pet Sematary than William. So, because he kind of bashed the shit out of it, and I love that movie. I got the guy that played Eddie Munster in the first one was great, man. That dude, Judd was awesome. So, they liked it. William, you didn't like it. Your homies didn't like it either. So, what do you think, Frank? What was your opinion?
I thought it was okay, but you know what? Since we were talking about green screen, that whole scene where they're up on top into the outer realm, that looked like shit, man. I'm sorry. I was like, dude, this is Hollywood production. Dude, well, well, I guess the one that sticks with me, like this is horrible, like CGI or whatever the fuck they use, man. It just, I'm like, dude, really? I'm like, this is crap. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
That's kind of a bummer because that was a classic, from I'll just say this, but the 90s and shit, man, and the early 2000s. I got a lot of my movies are from those years in the 80s, man. You guys see the movie questions I do in on the group sometimes. A lot of my stuff is old. Like I did the movie Colors today, and when was that, from the 80s? So yeah, when they remake classics like that movie, like they try doing like Children of the Corn or Point Break. Point Break had a remake, I believe, and I love that movie, man.
You like that remake of Point Break?
I don't. I'm not sure about it because I've never seen it. I've seen the original, and I just love the original. I don't know. It was just a great movie. The remake might have sucked. You guys could tell me.
The original.
Andy was saying Hollywood stopped killing my childhood. I know he just did his whole review of the Godzilla. He seemed to love the new Godzilla. I have not even watched that yet.
And Wes said that he did I remember he did a review of Pet Sematary. So I don't know, man. You guys, I think you guys are a lot more picky and critique it more than I do. I kind of just sit back and just drink my milk and just enjoy it,
Drink my milk.
Yeah.
Here, I got something for you. I'll be back in a second.
That's a different kind of milk.
Oh man, that's not good.
Different kind of milk.
Wild, man. Wild Bill or hashtag Miscast. Oh my god.
Well, there was a recent one that oh my god, what is going on? He conveniently walks away as he puts a man groping his fucking balls on the screen. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna walk right out.
Is this that one that talked about the balls and everything? That Craig?
What the hell is he doing?
Oh no!
Yeah, man. I know you got that one, dude. I know. I'm on you on that one. I've seen that commercial.
Those commercials are freaking great, man.
Man. Kind of like stemmed off like the Dollar Shave Club stuff with the razors. Like he kind of had a funny, quirky commercials, and now there's the stuff with the balls, man. There's more of them out now too that are. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Fellow brethren,
Look at that mustache, though.
Oh shit!
Beard Club. Okay, I thought it was.
We've been growing so
epic.
fast. We had to
I
start
thought it was
buying
Adam
things.
Calhoun from the racism video for a second.
It ain't liking this video.
Look at that jacket, dude. I can see.
Shit!
Frank walks around Chicago with that naked.
Protect us
No,
from
yeah.
the elements.
Oh, my balls hanging out and
So if you're
everything.
having a
Yeah.
moment of weakness, just imagine how cold life would be with a
Don't shave that shit.
He's not gonna pull that towel off,
Ah,
is
it's freaking dying
Before
on
you
me.
embark on your
Man, there you go.
be sure
What the fuck?
Dude, he's. I thought he was down here in like Del
to
Rey
stock
or
up
some
on our
shit.
supplies.
This
We got the logistics on lockdown,
guy.
I
and we'll take
think we
care of
should
the
make
heavy
videos
lifting.
like this on our
Nice
channel.
form,
Just
bro.
some bullshit slapstick type funny ass stuff, and just sometimes them people blow it up too, man.
Yeah, man. Here, I got something little less funny, a little bit more critiquey.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go. Those glasses.
Welcome to
Oh,
day
where's
number 5
Labamba?
of shooting street
We got
photography
Labamba?
in Chicago.
Look at this guy.
Thanks for joining me.
And you know what I
Actually,
like
got
about
somebody
this
doing
one?
photography right now.
Is
Check 'em
that
out.
as soon as it starts, somebody's doing street photography on me.
Oh, that's cool.
You're gonna see it in a few seconds here. It's like, oh shit, look at this guy. He's totally waiting for me to walk into it, and I know what he's doing.
It's
See him?
photography inception.
Yep.
Oh, I just seen him.
I hope you get
So he
to
took my
shot.
picture. There he is. He's like, yep.
Awesome.
I was like, good. I'm like, dude, 'cause that's what I'm
Anyways,
fucking
I've done
doing.
these
They're
before.
like, I'm gonna get you in the
The
rear
only
view
difference is I
right
wasn't
there.
talking to you
Yeah.
to get the feeling as I'm doing these. So
I don't know what he was filming with, but
Walking down
I'm
Belmont Avenue,
filming with
see what we
the
can come
Yi
up with.
action camera,
once again,
and I
I'm
have my
looking for
Sony
right
a6300
composition, right framing,
and the
perfect
24mm Canon lens
some
attached
nice
to it.
light and just some luck.
Nice.
So that's what this is right here. So this is Belmont Avenue bus stop. I just sat down at a bench and I just flipped up my mirror, and you couldn't even tell that I'm photographing them. But I really like the way. I like to, go ahead.
I think that takes a lot of balls too, just to walk around with your camera on the outside in the public and just just shooting yourself and kind of just shooting other people as you're walking by. You gotta have you gotta have confidence. It's for me.
At first it's tough, man. Yeah, but eventually you get you get comfortable. No, I'm still here.
Yeah, what's happening? Nope.
I don't know.
I can hear you. I'm here. I hear you.
I'm here. I'm still good. It's probably lagging a little bit. I think the video is HD, so I don't know if maybe that might have something to do with it. But so here,
I re-rendered it.
oh, gotcha. Okay. So this is Belmont Avenue in Chicago. Just waiting across the street, and here, man, this one's okay. It's not the best, A little bit of shadow and contrast. Here I was trying to get the woman in the reflection, but I didn't quite make it. You can kind of see her in the background. These are some old bus chairs that were inside the store. It's a closed down store.
I think I used some of this footage in my obituary video, Frank.
Oh, cool.
I think in the beginning I used just certain clips of it and everything. So
Oh, awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, this little Yi camera is. What's that? Oh, he's taking off? Okay.
Oh, take care. All right.
Take care, man. See ya, man.
All right, man. Oh, so Andy said that they need to stop recycling
To get myself
the movies,
in
and I think
preparations for
that's
these,
right. Why can't
just
why can't
so
people come up
everyone
with
out
their own
there knows,
ideas? I
you gotta
mean,
kinda
there's nothing
think,
wrong with
doing
doing
street
remakes
photography,
and so
you're gonna get
forth,
some
but
people in your shots.
I don't know. It seems like it's flooding Hollywood remakes.
Yeah.
They're all
More
over the
recent,
place.
Yeah, and I always get really worried about remakes, and I also get really worried about a sequel of a very, very good movie. And William, what's that movie there was a couple of them that you just posted recently that they're doing sequels to, and I'm like, that's sweet, but they better do it right, man. They better do it right.
That I just posted about?
I'm gonna wrap
Yeah,
up.
you
day
threw
number
some.
5
You shared some of the trailers
See
like
me
a week or two ago.
in these bus
one of
stops
them,
because
it's
I'm
a
trying to block
sequels.
off the wind.
So it was.
I'm talking so you can hear me.
It was
Since I'm doing this
sequel to
very
the,
raw
Devil's Rejects
and unrehearsed.
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
studio.
wow, really? They're gonna
The
redo
sound
it?
is rough and there's
I didn't know
traffic,
that.
there's
I think
wind.
that
The
one was
wind's probably the
from
worst.
beginning. I think there was like
So
a
if I'm
trio
in somewhere that's
of
enclosed,
movies,
you
and
can
then they
kinda
finally
get
got
a better
around to
idea.
it. And
Here's a little recap of day number
there was
5.
I could have swear there was something
awesome.
else you shared
Yeah, good
recently,
day,
and I'm like,
but I
oh man,
missed
they
a
better
lot of
do that
shots
right. Maybe it
because
was. Maybe it was.
not in focus. I might let it go depending if the composition is really good and my subject is good, but for the most part, if it's not in focus,
Yeah, so
I need it to be in frame.
yeah, this
composition.
I forgot if I was recording the audio directly to the camera. I might have my little lapel mic on, recording audio. So I think I do. I can see it on my collar there.
Thanks for checking it out.
So I have to go back and put the audio back onto the video because otherwise you hear the wind and all that. So that's a tough thing, you know. And that's the end of it there, you know.
Oh, that was pretty sweet, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, good.
I've been getting better at it, man. You know, dude, trust me, it's hard, man. You can't just like put your camera in front of somebody, man. You know, because first you got to get over your own thing that you're like, man, am I doing something? You know what I mean? But you're not doing anything wrong. You're just capturing that moment. You know, and I think what inspires me is the old photography that I see from like the 1970s. Like New York street photography, and I go back and it's very nostalgic. So I'm trying to do the same thing, but you know, in the now, you know. And I love different people who I enjoy their street photography, and that's kind of the style I go to. I always make sure to keep it, you know, tasteful. I don't photograph kids. I don't photograph homeless people or people who are, you know, disabled. I don't photograph any of that. That's just something that I don't touch. But more or less interesting moments, historic moments. Like I went out and did photography when the Cubs won. Even though I'm not into sports, but I needed to go and cover that. So that was really cool to do.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. I got a buddy that's been waiting 100 years for the Cubs to win. So that was a big day for him.
That was
dude.
Crazy.
It was so crazy. There was like people out there at Wrigley Field crying. There were people that just it was so overwhelming, dude. It was electrifying. I never felt anything like that in my life. Like you walk the streets and you just felt this electricity in the air, and it's got closer and closer. Man, I was in the middle of the street there, man. And it was filling up. And the scary part was, you know, we got these long CTA buses. And they had a bunch of them lined up, you know. I'm thinking, okay, they're going to get those started when people are going to leave, you know. So I wanted to peek inside the bus, right? This long CTA bus. And I peek in there, dude. There's nothing but SWAT gear police inside this dark bus. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, I'm like, damn. Wow. I backed up. I'm like, holy fuck. All these buses have riot police in the wait in case something happens. There were freaking snipers on top of the Cubby Bear, man. I looked up and I'm like, oh man, I see these guys with their, no joke. Seriously, yeah. I was like, damn. So literally like on the 7th inning, I'm like, I'm going to leave now because if something happens, I don't want to be in the middle of this. So I literally started heading back home and I heard the fireworks go off. I'm like, okay, they won, you know, but I was out of the whole area. Obviously nothing happened. But to see the military presence and the police presence there was like, oh, whoa. Wow. I'm like, I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, that was pretty wild, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, some people start burning cars and flipping cars over. And I'll tell you what, if the city of Buffalo wins a championship any time, and at least in my lifetime, it's going to get crazy because.
Well, dude, you saw what they did here in Chicago when the Bulls won the first one? Oh, man. Like, the store I used to work at, man, they ran a car through the front doors, a car through the back doors, and they destroyed the entire store where I worked at. That was back in the 90s. That's when the whole dynasty thing was happening.
Oh, yeah. You guys, yeah. I'm just saying, like, the Bills haven't won anything besides losing 4 Super Bowls. The Buffalo Sabres lost a couple Stanley Cups. You know, the last time they won anything was in the 60s, in the AFL days and shit. Besides the lacrosse team, they've won a couple of champions. But I'll tell you what, the fans in Buffalo are some rabid-ass fans. So if they ever win anything, it's probably going to be just like you're saying. It's going to be on a lockdown. You're going to have people up on the buildings. They're going to have riot gear ready because the people are just, they get crazy. It's not a big ass.
A Niagara Falls of Flutie Flakes. Oh,
I mean, shit, we almost riot for stuff like that just because they put Rob Johnson over Doug Flutie. We almost rioted for shit like that. So, I mean, it would.
Hey, Wigging with Christy is in the house. How's it going? Good to see you.
Christy, what is up?
Oh, and Christy. Wow, late. Well, she's over on the West Coast, I think. Wiggin, where are you from? Are you California? Are you
Blue Ranch.
A Blue Ranch.
And then Thinking Art Entertainment said you saw Philly with the Super Bowl. I don't know what that means.
So the Philly win the Super Bowl, yeah, and they're about to get crazy there too. I mean, I don't know all the. I think Wes is in Pennsylvania, so that's another big city, and that's crazy. Another crazy ass city. Yeah, they kind of. I mean, Chicago. I've been to Chicago. Chicago was crazy. I was in Chicago, and I had a ball in Chicago. I got lost trying to find my freaking car when we parked our truck, went to the zoo in Chicago.
Which zoo did you go to? Which one? Lincoln Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one it's free. You can just walk right into it.
Right.
The street, Lincoln Park.
Shut up,
Oh man!
There's streets that are like kind of surrounding Lincoln Park, that zoo. The houses all look the same. So
Yeah.
and they're like high-rising, like kind of apartments. So we park it was my sister-in-law. We park our truck there. So we go to the zoo, come back out. Man, me and my wife, it took us like a half hour to find our freaking truck. We kept going up and down these streets and shit. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, if you've never been here, it is rough, man. If you ever come down, dude, get a hold of me. I'd like to hook up with you. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely like to get back out there. I mean, it's a fun city. Actually, William, are you from Ohio? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm from just outside Toledo originally, 4 hours east of Chicago. My bro lived in Chicago for like a few years, so I've spent some time there. It's a dangerous ass city, yo.
Oh, it's not so bad.
He got freaking curb stomped coming out of a bar once, man.
Oh,
yeah, man. They don't jack around in Chicago, man. I used to hang up in Buffalo like quite often, man. Like in the mountains, I was telling you, where they have all the big ass boulders in the woods and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, like crap. My dad over there. I lived in Pittsburgh for 8 years, man. So
wow,
Ross Town.
Nice. I never visited the city Pittsburgh. I drove through it, and it looks like a really cool ass city, man, with like the rivers and everything.
Oh,
and
dude, you
just,
come out of the tunnel and it just like the city out of nowhere. It's crazy.
Well, that's the thing. I drove down to Florida a couple times, and even like Hilton Head, South Carolina. And once you clear, like coming from Buffalo, once you clear Pittsburgh, that driving gets crazy, man. You get into like the Virginia area, and oh my god, it's like you definitely yeah. And I stayed in a hotel right in West Virginia, and I was shitting my pants because it was
West Virginia is freaking literally like Deliverance, man. Everywhere you go is like Deliverance.
Well, because I was driving. We were driving back to Buffalo from Florida, and it was so late at night. My kids were getting crazy in the backseat. My wife's like, "Listen, we got to get off this thruway. We got to get a hotel, and we just gotta. That's it for the night." So we're driving through West Virginia, trying to find a hotel in the sticks in the mountains, and it was one of those situations where you got out of the car and you kind of looked over your shoulder, and you were just making sure that nothing was going on. Funny business, man. Got in our room.
What Christy's saying is, I need to see more states. That's what Wigging is saying.
Where are you at, Wiggin?
She said California.
Is it Wiggin or Christy?
I'm not gonna go there.
Cali, right?
Well, tickle William's funny bone.
Wes is asking if I heard the banjos in West Virginia. All I know is I got in there, slept, and got up and got the hell out of there. And got home, man. I wasn't playing. They had outside of the hotel, they had zucchinis that were like. These people were weird, man. They were growing zucchinis over the fences, and they were like, dude, these things were like 18 inches long,
knocking people out and shit.
Yeah.
Wow, damn.
All the people that were staying there were looking at these. They're like, look at these things, man. These are like from, I don't even know where the hell you get this shit from, but these things are huge.
Well, dude, I've been to New York twice, and I gotta say that it does smell like garbage over there, man. Like even worse than here.
Is it New York City?
Has anybody been to this guy's basement?
Gotta eat my apple.
I know Danny has.
Just think, wake him up now.
He's like, yeah, I've been there many times. I like that basement. He's got to memorize.
Love that scene right there, William.
Thinking Art saying that's my uncle right there. Wigging is saying it's because of her wigs. That's why wigging with Christy, but I call her Christy.
Oh, I know. I was just playing with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
All fiction there, William? Really?
Oh,
This is the part you
it's,
put
it's
on?
all about the GIMP, man.
God.
This is exactly what I was thinking.
You guys don't know, but this is what Frank does. At the end of the day. So he's like, I won't be around from like 7 a.m. till 5 o'clock p.m. He doesn't say it, but what he really wants to say is, I'll be in the box.
Yeah. I'll have my GIMP mask on.
Look at the face.
Yeah, it's me right there.
Dude, the way he pats his head and shit. Like.
Oh, see, Wes liked us so much he bought the movie.
He bought it. Oh.
Blu-ray.
Just like, I remember that scene and I need to get this movie.
Yeah, he wanted to get it on Blu-ray because he wanted to see it clearly what was going on.
He wanted the best quality.
I will never understand why people do that shit.
That's actually good. Is that going to be? That's Wesley's next short flick coming up. Is his next short?
Yeah, the story of the GIMP, like what happened before the box. It'll be like the prequel. How did the GIMP get in the box?
That's awesome.
What put the GIMP to sleep?
You'll do anything to get to 10,000 subscribers, won't you?
Nice.
Yeah, that's how you do it, man. You say, shh, don't tell.
So there you go, Frank.
Oh, man. That's great.
I can see Frank and John doing that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here, bring John in. So he's not here to defend himself. He's in the closet.
That's how you got to do it.
All right, so we're closing in on the night here. So
all right,
I'll play Frank's last one. Then I don't know. Then we can hang for a minute, and then I'll close her up.
Yeah, Wigging is saying, what movie was that? I think I've seen it with my husband. I was probably editing during the watching. Oh, yeah, Wigging, You don't want to see that movie.
No, yeah, you do. Pulp Fiction's awesome, man.
You should the cheeseburger scene has got to be one of my favorite scenes ever.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
That's Pulp Fiction, Wigging. Or Christy. I'm sorry, Christy.
Oh, he did it, man. It's Pulp Fiction, Wigging. Just playing with you, Christy. Just playing.
We're gonna lose Christy in a minute, guys.
She's gonna.
Next time I'll have to roast like everybody in the chat. I'll make like a roast video for you guys too.
Nice.
So this one is, I don't know how it happened, man. I got upset because these guys made a children's video and it wasn't Creative Commons, so I kind of got pissed off. And I was like, well, I'll freaking use it anyway, and I'll just warp the shit out of it until it's not until I can do whatever I want with it. And it ended up being, this terrifying homage into what happens when demons have children in hell, and they like apples. So
They like apples.
Nice. Nice.
Everything revolves around apples and gimps and shit like that.
Oh, where the hell did I put it, man? Oh,
And everybody, if you guys don't know each other in the chat, please check each other out and help each other out. Let's support each other. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Nice. Look at this.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a little bit disturbing.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Tell me it's not creepy as shit.
What in the hell is going on right now?
This is your thing.
No, he warped it. He said he warped the shit out of it. Oh. So there was a different storyline probably initially?
Like people are burning. You should send this into Nexpo.
Yeah, look at the fire. You put the fire filter over it.
It gets worse. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, damn. Oh my God.
What's the wow?
It's like the entire village is on fire.
Actually, you're right. Yeah. Everybody does know everybody in the chat room.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. I like the support for you. I mean, most of these people are from the
sweet and sour apples. I mean, I can't get enough of it. Look at the person. Look at her with the apples in her head.
Why is he all brown?
Look at the guy doing those dips. Oh. You're burning all these people? Is that what you're doing? So they're singing Kumbaya?
Oh, man.
Even the apples are free.
What is that, dude? Oh my god.
And this channel has 1.2 million subscribers.
It does?
No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Probably. You're killing people now? Oh my god.
Wow, that's intense, dude.
That's where my mind goes when I get upset.
William, do you know Nexpo?
Nah, what's that?
Okay, Nexpo, it does, like, they specifically review stuff like that.
Really?
They review all kinds of weird, creepy cartoons, anything creepy. You should send that into them, man. It's NEXPO, Nexpo.
Yeah, I was thinking of posting that on my channel, actually, just as a video, just for fucking shits and giggles.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that reminds me of something that I would see in Nexpo. They review all kinds of obscure stuff, all kinds of. You guys know what ARGs are?
No.
Okay, ARGs are basically like they're kind of made. They're movies, but they're made in a format of YouTube. So basically, it's like a whole movie, but it's done in a YouTube style. I mean, it is a YouTube channel. And then they hint at things happening, and each video is a part of the movie, but it's an ongoing. There's a specific name to it. It's called ARG, but they do some really cool stuff, man.
Oh, right
it's just a whole different way of telling a story using YouTube as a platform.
It sounds like you got to be taking drugs or something to.
Then he's like, I haven't taken drugs since before the kids.
I'm
so. I'm over Jonesing.
He has some acid inside that chocolate milk that he had.
Yeah, what's in that chocolate milk, man?
couple microdots.
It wasn't even chocolate milk.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight.
Cool. Awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, this was
Thank
fun,
you guys
man. This was really
for coming on the show, man. It was really awesome. It was finally awesome to hear your voices and interact with you. I mean, I hear your voice there all the time on YouTube, but not when we're talking to each other. So
totally, man. Totally, yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool that all the people that joined us in the chat. So thanks to all of them, and thanks Frank for doing this, and for what you do on the live streams on your show, and William, man. You're just a madman. That's all I got to say is you're a madman. Thank you very much for bringing us on and sharing the time and spending a lot of time behind the scenes that many people don't realize.
That's a lot of work, man. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm glad you got this to work because we were about to go to Google Hangouts and it would have been a little bit different, but whatever. You put a lot of work into this. I'm glad you stuck with it. And
it came to fruition. It all worked out perfectly. Yeah. Everything was smooth, and so you got it worked out perfectly, man.
And
so
thanks
awesome
for everybody
job.
in the chat that stuck around while that technical shit was happening earlier. So, you guys are troopers. Rock stars.
Yeah, but you'll be ready next time. You'll be a step ahead, you know?
Oh, hell yeah, man. So, right, same time, same channel?
Yeah. So I hope you do some more live streams because I want to get in on it. Just hang out in the chat with you guys, and I'm always there with Frank. So, and maybe at some point I'll get more structure and I'll do it as well. I just gotta get my game up a bit.
I'll show you guys how to do it now with XSplit and shit. Especially you, Frank. You'd love this shit.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I like the way it turned out. I like the screens and stuff. That's badass.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Definitely.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Always a pleasure. You know the drill. Have a good time.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Later.
Take care, man.
Now, let's see how I close this damn thing out.
I closed out the chat. You got to just hit end call.
Here we go.
All right. Take care, guys.
Later, guys.
All right, later. Man. Thanks a lot, man. Later.
Close. Or not. Toodles.